welcome to STEM Starters. Today I'm going to show you a really cool project. I don't know if most of you know, but actually for my full-time day job, I work in education. So I'm in an elementary school all day. And one of the things I like to do with my 3D printers is make gifts for the kids. So one thing we've been doing with our kindergarten students is we have them each write their names on a piece of paper with nothing else around it, just in a black marker. I usually find that felt tip markers work best for this so that it gives a nice thick line. And then I trace those and put them in my ornament file, and then I print them out to create these awesome keepsake gifts for each of our students. And these print up really quick. I'm usually able to finish about 100 for our kindergarten students in a week or less. And then each of our students gets this awesome keepsake that has their name they've written, and the parents love this. So this is something really easy you can do. And so I'm going to show you how to create this ornament today. Super fast, super easy. So let's get to it. All right, the first thing that I do is I have the students write their name using a thick black marker on a white sheet of paper. And this just makes it a lot easier for converting these to an SVG file. So make sure that the paper is unlined, make sure that they don't all sign the same paper and one name goes into another. Make sure that they have plenty of white space around their name and that they've written it with a thick black pen. I like to use felt tip pens because they have a lot thicker ink and it's going to pick up those lines a lot better. So once I've done that is I either scan the writing that they've created or I just take a picture of it and then I put it on my computer. And then I'm going to go to a Pick SVG site, a free SVG converter just to convert my images to an SVG format. And this one is just picksvg.com. So I'm going to head right on over there and I'm going to upload a picture. So I'm just going to select that picture that I just took of the drawing. And it is going to take the drawing that I've created or the writing and it is going to create an SVG. So if you notice here that I have a dot and it's not coming through over here. So I can kind of go through these and just try different ones to see if I can get a different quality. So this one, the dot came through. I really like that one, but I can try a couple of different things to see what I like. And I think my favorite one is just going to be this internal 3. And so then I'll download the SVG. Now, once I've downloaded that, I'm going to go ahead over here to this Snowflake ornament with personalized name, and I'm going to put the links down in the description so that you can get to this. It's completely free. It's uploaded on Makerworld. But you can also do this with any other ornament of your choosing or any other design that you might have in Bambu Studio. So then you're just going to download the 3MF file and open it on Bambu Studio. Okay, so once it opens up, you're going to have these two to choose from. This one has a little protrusion on the top for your ornament hook. And then this one on the second plate is a true circle. So I'm just going to show you how to use this one with the true circle. And I usually choose this one because I can fit 4 or 5 on a plate and they come out really nicely. And I'm usually doing it for a whole grade level, so almost 100 ornaments. So I like to be able to have more ornaments on a plate at one time. But if you're just doing this for 1 or 2, then you might want to choose this one here. So it's just your personal preference. So then I already have a font here, so you can just take this ornament and change the name to whatever name you would like. But what I'm going to do actually is delete this text shape. So I have a blank ornament here, and this is what I want for my ornaments. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here and I'm going to right click on my ornament and I'm going to do add part. And then I'll come down here to the SVG choice. Then I'm just going to click on the SVG that uploaded, and as you notice, it's really large, but it came through with great detail. So I want this depth to be, it's default at 10, but I'm going to have it to be about 2 millimeters high. And then I'm just going to shrink it down until it fits on the ornament. And I think there is about good. And then I can just grab this yellow box in the middle to kind of put it where I want it to go. I'm going to make sure it's on join. You can also cut it into your ornament, or you can make it a modifier so that the color will be inside the ornament. But I do join so that it sits right there on top, and it will really pop and look great. And I also like to make them the same color, so I want this also to be white, and I just do this to save a lot of time because again, I'm usually making like 100 of these. But obviously you could come over here to the objects and change your filament to whatever color you would like. And then I'm going to go ahead and slice my plate. So this ornament's going to take about 52 minutes. But you can also, if you have a plate of 4, it'll take about 2.5 hours, so you'll cut some time off there. But 52 minutes is not bad. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and print it out, and then I'll show you guys the final product. So stick around. And here's the final product. It looks great. So we went from this that a kindergartner wrote to this amazing keepsake for their family. And it's not a lot of time and it's super easy, not a lot of cost. So thank you guys for joining me on this little tutorial. I'm Alan with STEM Starters. So I'd love if you would like or hype this video, and be sure to subscribe to this channel for more tutorials like this. That really helps out a small YouTube channel like mine, and I appreciate it. So have a great day and keep printing. Thanks y'all. See you next time.